Hey guys, we're here today to make some kale smoothies using the kale that we have grown in the garden. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Elizabeth.
And we're from the Youth Services Department. And follow along and we will show you how to make a delicious smoothie.
So for today's smoothie, these are our ingredients. We've got 2 cups of chopped kale, which is from our garden here at the library. We will need a 3/4 cup of unsweetened vanilla almond milk. You can use whatever milk you'd like. 1 frozen banana, which I'm getting ready to chop up. 1/4 cup of plain non-fat Greek yogurt. 1/4 cup of frozen pineapple. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and then 1 to 3 tablespoons of honey, just depending on how sweet you would want it.
All right, so let's get started. Elizabeth is going to chop our banana now, and we have already kind of gave our kale a chop. So when you get kale, even if it says it's been washed at the store, you should always go ahead and wash it. You want to wash it and pat it dry. And if you're not going to use it right away, just once you pat it dry, roll it in a paper towel and place it in a bag in the fridge.
So you just want to put all of your ingredients into whatever type of blender you have. So I'm going to start with our banana here. And I'm going to just kind of try to pack it down in there so I can fit the rest of our ingredients. And this says 1/4 cup. So like that's 1/4 cup. I'm gonna add just a little bit extra because these are big pieces. I'm gonna add in our unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I have made smoothies with a lot of different liquids. You can use any kind of milk you want. I've used juice, like orange juice before. It really just depends on your preference or what you have in your fridge. So this is 1/4 cup, so I'm going to do 3 of these to make 3/4.
You can always measure with your heart too. If you like yours more juicy or a little bit smoother, you might want to put more milk in. Or if you just like it, you don't like it so thick, because it will be a little thicker since everything's frozen, which, you know, it just depends on your preferences.
1/4 cup of plain non-fat Greek yogurt. I'm going to stir this up a little bit. It likes to separate.
Yeah, you should always stir your yogurt up. And while she is measuring that out, I apologize for my bad cameramanship, if that's a word. I haven't made a video in a hot minute, so, which is good because that means we're having more in-person things. But today we really wanted to show you how you can, you know, grow things on your own. And kale is one of the a simple spring crop that almost anyone can grow given the circumstances that you have. So, all right, so what goes in next?
I am going to put in the peanut butter. It says to do 2 tablespoons of peanut butter.
And you can do whatever peanut butter you want. I think the kind we have might need to be stirred.
Yes.
So I will get you a knife.
Thank you. Yep. What I like to do is I just kind of like to look in what I have in my freezer and in my fridge and come up with something using the ingredients that I already have on hand, so I don't have to go and buy a bunch of stuff. I usually always have some kind of fruit in my freezer, or like frozen spinach or kale, or I took some fresh kale home from our garden here. So it's all about your preference, what you've got at home, what you keep on hand.
And if smoothies, like, I will admit I'm not a big fan of smoothies, so my version of a smoothie is generally orange juice with some water to cut down on the strength of the orange juice and some mixed berries, and I just blend that up. It's whatever you really want to put in there. You can And you don't have to use peanut butter. You could use almond butter. I mean, if you're really wanting to put some flavor in there, you can use Nutella. You can use whatever you want. You can make it how you please.
Now, 1 to 3 tablespoons of honey. So I think I'm gonna
do 2. Make it go in the middle.
Yeah, I think that's a good measurement there.
Use whatever honey you have on hand. I know there's different types, different blends, depending on where the bees roamed and what flowers they pollinated.
Okay, I think we've got everything in there.
All right, so we're gonna move on to our next step and start to blend. All right, we're gonna start blending, and again, it depends on what blender you have. You can use, just whatever you have, but Leslie had brought in her Ninja. So if you were thinking about maybe getting one, this is a good test for you to decide if you want one. So Elizabeth, go ahead and start the blending. All right. That was loud and fun. I gave y'all a close-up so you could see. Look how green that is. Lots of fiber in there. Lots of fiber.
Okay, right. I'm going to pour it into a little cup, and I'm going to do a taste test. All right. Look how green it is, you guys.
It's like Shrek.
It is like Shrek. Okay, let's taste it. That's good. You can taste the kale, but there's so many other ingredients in it that it's kind of subtle, and you really taste like the peanut butter and the honey. I would probably add a little bit more pineapple to it, but I think this is really good. And kale has a lot of nutrients. It is a really healthy thing that you can eat. So this is good for your body, and it's good. This would be fun to make with kids, or
yeah. I mean, it's something that all ages can enjoy. You can get your family together and have a smoothie day. Just say we're gonna make some smoothies today, and again, you use what you have, use what you grow,
and it's refreshing for the summertime.
Yes, and it's a good way to use a spring crop and get some more fiber in. So we were glad to be able to do this for you today so you could see us do this. And we hope that we see you all make some smoothies. And again, we do have some books here that you can check out that have quite a few smoothie recipes, since we have a couple of books that are just dedicated to smoothies. So thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.